What is up, YouTube? Hey, happy Friday night. It is me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Boss's Lounge. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Oh, good God, if you was not on the set with Tasha K, the Winos, and FTN Bae, you missed it. Now, you know, Tasha do what she do, and we're going to do a reaction and a review as soon as we get back. All right. We are back, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you happen to be in the lounge, first thing I want to say is I hope everybody had a lovely day. My day started off crappy and ended crappy, but God is good, and I'm blessed to have a job. Next thing I want to say about that interview is Tasha is always on fire, and she is well versed in the procedure of foot on net. And baby, when she planted it, she did not recant it. She kept her foot planted firmly on old girl's necks. I just don't give them that one. I'm not fooling with you, JV. I'm not fooling with you. Now, one of the first things I want to announce about the tube, about Google, especially for you people who are fascinated with numbers and you count and rely on the numbers for your revenue, please be advised that the tube is playing the fool with the numbers. Now, I say that because we know when Tasha go live, baby, everybody run like roaches, right? We run up into the building. Tasha K's numbers were steady going up, and you look up, and then they say 43 watching. It was just 9.5 thousand a few minutes ago. Now it's 43. And I mean, the chat was just running. They had to put slow mode on because it was just running. So then she gets up to 10K and it said, oh, it's 200 watching. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I left out of YouTube, came back in, went back into the video because I thought maybe my phone was tripping. I do really believe it is the tube. So anyway, I say all of that to say, be very careful, especially if you are a moderator. If you're moderating for someone, keep your eyes on those numbers. Take a couple of screenshots and send them to the host, the content creator, so that, again, those people who are counting on those clicks and views for their revenue and they're monitoring their stats and their statistics and analysis, algorithms and all of the things, they can kind of keep an eye on that and make sure they're not being cheated out of some money. You know what I mean? Because, baby, we know that the tube will play the fool. So anyway, this is FTN Bae. Who is she, you say? Nobody. I don't know. Me don't know. Me don't know who she is. Well, what me do know is that I believe her was under the influence when she was at the interview. Baby, let me tell you something. Homegirl's eyes was closed the majority of the time she was talking. She could not give Tasha no eye contact. And you know Tasha. Now, you know Tasha don't cut no rugs with you. At one point, Tasha had to ask her, why are your eyes closed? Because we know homie wasn't about to bust a crack. We know she was not about to let no tears flow. We knew that. because she was number all nails, click, clack, with her flip flops on and going from left to right, shaking her legs. She had all the signs of a liar. Now, I'm not calling her a liar. What I'm doing is making an observation. That's what all of the signs gave me. Liar, liar, pants on fire. She did not flame up in that woman's building. Thank God. I'm all for Black Jesus and he paid it all. JB, I'm not fooling with you, girl. I can tell you had a good day, and that's good, babe. I'm glad. So, Tasha, when you go to an interview, the host gradually paints you the bigger picture. And shout out to Tasha K, because she did give her disclaimer and a trigger warning at the beginning before she started the interview, which I commend her for, because a lot of people don't do that. And just for the record, the person who talked probably the most shit about her on a channel with Nick and Knight was in the building. That individual's channel name is The Lead Attorney. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was firmly planted in the building. And you know what? Shout out to the lead attorney, because even though he might have talked a little smack over there with the Nick at Night, he graced the Winos platform with $100. Excuse me. Let me back that up. He didn't grace the Winos. He graced Tasha K with the $100 super chat, and I commend him for that, especially if you're gonna be running around, talking shit about her and then fall down in that chat like the Winos one finna drown you with some good old pink Moscato, baby. Baby. So this is the young lady, and in case you do not remember, sometime back, probably about, I would say, a month or so ago, she was on Instagram and released information regarding her son telling her that he had been sexually violated. Okay. Now, this is a still standing allegation, because at this date and time, there has been no conviction and there has not yet been any evidence released that those allegations are true. However, there is, in fact, a defamation suit that has been filed against Miss High Thing. She thought she made that boy sing. No, she didn't. Nope, not a lick. And oh, you're so sweet, baby. But you know what? You can rest, honey. You can rest. Don't even worry about it. I appreciate you. And every now and then you might can throw some of that out there. But for the most part, I just want you to sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you, my love. And I got something for you too, by the way. So anyway, the allegation, was that she was busy working, and her son said that this gentleman had did something, some very heinous act on him. And this young lady, claims she did all of the things, all of her due diligence for her son. And then she jumped her happy little butt on Instagram and started to repeat this information with no validation, no confirmation. It was still an allegation. And basically at the end of the day, it was defamation. Okay. It was defamation. Now, in an interview, the host asks you questions and then you respond with as much detail as you would like. However, this little chick must no got no family, must no got no friends, must no got no mama, no daddy, no baby daddy, must not be nobody that will give her the time of day to want to sit up and listen to her smack, yap. Because, baby, when I tell you she talk to baby, the winos just started going in. I was like, well, damn. For a minute, I forgot I was modding, child. I kind of went in, too. I had to go back and delete the comments. So, shit, I forgot I'm working. But anyway, this is the young man that is alleged to have touched her son. Now, for a minute, and, I was at work. Phones was ringing, chat would start jumping. I had to tell the people I'm be in and out. I'm still at work. But for a minute, I almost thought I heard her give two different ages for her son. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to dwell on the small things. We're not going to dwell on the small things. What she did do was say a lot of nothing. She didn't give Tasha a chance to even. Tasha said would start off saying something like, "Okay, so you did a video, and Tasha would let her talk, and I give." Shout out to Tasha. I give her mad love, mad respect, mad props, mad kudos for having the patience of Job. Cause child, I wanted to jump through that screen, grab her by that wig, and choke the shit out of her with it. I wanted to gag her with that wig and make that bitch use sign language. I ain't gonna even lie, it made me mad. It made me mad, number one, because the child was involved, a very young child. Okay. And there's a lot of attention seeking people. What they like to do is seek attention. So for me, the best thing for her to have done is kept her mouth off the internet with her private business. She seems to be very young, very immature, while she portrays to be so highly educated and she can use big words. Girl, she must have messed around and said she did her due diligence with her son before I know that I typed in the chat, spell diligence. I bet you can't spell it. Girl, oh my God. So Tasha couldn't get a sentence out. She couldn't ask a question. This woman just kept cutting her off, just going. And I was like, does she not know that she already kind of looks like, I don't know, she might be a little guilty maybe? But anyway, I'm trying to reserve judgment, right? But when you put your business on the internet, what the hell you think we're going to do? We're going to criticize and judge. And I try not to be judgmental. But when it comes to kids, y'all know my patience is very thin and my temper and my fire stick is very short now. Very short. So, Tasha's trying to ask questions. She's trying to get information from this woman. Did she just talk, shaking her leg, looking everywhere but at Tasha, which you can Google it on the internet, baby. If you can't hold eye contact, you can't hold water, baby. She was mouth almighty, tongue everlasting, and it looked like her mouth was singing nothing but lies. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is, and this is my opinion. And it's covered under the Fair Use Act for the purpose of criticism, commenting, not necessarily reporting the news, but teaching, scholarship, education, and research, baby. And this is my research. It is what it is. Now, wow, is what I can say. They went and took a lie detector test, her and this young man. And and I mean no disrespect and no shade to the light, bright, almost white. But every time you get with one of them, it's going to be something, whether it's a him or her or she or it or we or they or them. It's going to always be something. And I guess she thought that clicking them nails was cute. It was aggravating as hell. They did a lie detector test. First of all, wait, let me go back because I done got anxious. Tasha trying to ask her a question. She keep cutting Tasha off. And then she talked for 20 minutes. Tasha can't say nothing. Then Tasha get ready to move her lips to say something. Nope. You're not listening. No, bitch, you're not listening. You're at an interview. You don't need to talk until a question is asked. This ain't your show. Matter of fact, she should have dropped the cash out. She should have dropped the cash out when she left because her ass got professionally fucking evicted from the goddamn set. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Ain't no lies being told. Tasha said, bitch, I'm going to have to ask you to leave right now. Not right now. Right now. Girl, listen. She was more concerned with what this man has said about her on the internet, how he treated her, how he talked to her. Tasha was trying to bring her in. She was slowly trying to reel her in because I don't think baby girl even noticed she had went to the wild side. Like, girl, you need to let Tasha save you for a minute. Slow your motherfucker roll and let her say what she got to say and bring you back. But it looked like she was high. Again, she was fidgeting with the nails and legs was shaking and she was leaning left to right, looking left to right. I wanted to say she was a pretty girl, but baby, the inside of her was so ugly that it bled to the outside. It wasn't nothing nice I could say about it. I'm sorry, God. Charge it to my head and not my heart. So they went and did a lie detector test. Now, at first, I was curious as to how she chose this particular lie detector person, right? What, she looked like a dope fiend. I believe she was, Rico. I believe. What's up, Golden Vibe? Hey, baby. I believe you might be right. I believe you might be right. And I think I got another picture back here. I'm gonna show that to y'all in a minute. But you know, she said, no, I didn't choose him. I didn't choose him. You know, he recommended it. So then Tasha tried to go over the lie detector. Says, no, did you see the video? Did you see the video? Tasha said, no, I didn't see. But did you? I'm trying to ask you. I don't care. I don't care what the report said. That's not a legitimate report. Fuck you mean it ain't legitimate? You went to him to take the test, so you telling me you went to an illegitimate lie detector man to get an illegitimate report, to get on social media and talk about the illegitimate report, come to Tasha K's studio, Tasha K's set at Kibi Studios and talk about an illegitimate report, then you change your mind and say, I'm not going to talk about a report because they don't even have the official report because the lawyer did this, did that, said this, but you don't know what they got. Trust me. If Tasha says she got the results, bitch, they as official as they come, and it's as official as you gonna get. Now, we didn't get to go into, and I'm talking about this because she had it on the YouTube. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I messed around and got on the app. Yes, I did. Ever since she did the thing with the Baddie twins, that shit shook my spirit. I went on over there, girl. I went on over there. Y'all want to get the exclusive tea? Go on over there, TashaKLive.com, and do what you do. So we didn't really get to hear much about her. She talking about she had 34 pages and this, that, and other. Girl, you got 34 pages of information about your lie detector results and probably the outcome or suggestions or recommendations or referrals to a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a family therapist for your child. Don't do it, Miss Thing. Don't act like you all of that in the bag of chips. You ain't nothing but a now later. He hit you now and you got mad later. That's all it was. That's all it was. So Tasha changed gears. Want to talk about his lie detector. She want to talk about the video. And what was funny, every time she told a lie, baby, they throw the video up on the screen to show. Tasha ain't got a lie. You claim you don't, but you sitting here doing it. So if you sitting here now and you high, be quiet and let Tasha throw you a lifeline. But girl, honey, she ain't have it. So because I know y'all seen that video that Neighborhood Talk put out where she had that whole meltdown in Tasha's studio, because you know what? You claim everybody doing something to you, but the one time that you had somebody that could have potentially painted you in a better light, you didn't even let her do it. You didn't even give her the opportunity to do it. What you did was probably waste 2 hours of her goddamn time sitting in her face talking, yelling, and screaming about nothing, clicking your fingernails with flip-flops on and looking high. Then you had the nerve to get mad and put them dark glasses on, look like what the blind people wear when they out in public, because they eyes, one eye might be looking to the left and one might be looking to the right, and they don't want nobody staring at them, so they put the dark glasses on to wear. Honey, she had some of them big ugly black glasses on, sitting there trying to talk to Tasha in an already dimly lit room. Girl, you hide and Cooter Brown. I said that. So anyway. So anyway, girl, Tasha and them get tired of her talking about this main video, which that video ain't gonna stand up in court. It's the written results. Do you know she was so stupid that she sat there and said, I don't care about no paperwork, bitch. That's your motherfucking problem. And that's why your bitch ass gonna lose in court. Because, bitch, the paperwork, the black and white, is what stands up. You better get into it. Don't get twisted about what the shit that happened with the Tasha K and the Cardi B, bitch. Don't ever get it twisted, okay? Don't get confused and think you're as good as or better than, because you are very much greater than less than, okay? Yeah, I'm pissed off. Yeah, I done got pissed off because it's the child. The child, I thought, was what we was going to hear. I thought we was going to get questions answered about the issues that was regarding the child. Let me tell you something. I shared the video on my wall. And when you look at it, when I tell you, we heard more about them getting together, breaking up, I love you, I miss you, who you sleeping with. Well, we don't give a damn, because you look like a whole IG groupie. that keep one leg in the east and one in the west. Don't play with me. I couldn't have been there. Girl. Look, Tasha was so patient with her. Then she tried to accuse Tasha of attacking her. Then Tasha, don't get mad at me. I had to come over here and talk about it, but it's on YouTube, baby. So I ain't talking about, well, I did talk a little bit about some fantasies, but I didn't talk a lot about it. But Tasha, don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. But anyway, girl, she was talking about everything other than the reality of her son. And she must have been high when she made the videos, and she must have been super high when she did this interview, because she kept lying. Then she must have forgot she said her son was lying. Then she went back and said the son lied and got scared because she put him in front of the man, I guess, to go back and forth about what he was accused of doing to the child. Wait a minute, let me tell you something. She claims she's such a good mother, but let me tell you something about a good mother. One thing, and I'm only talking about the good mother. See, God bless me. I ain't never go through any of those issues, and may God bless and give anybody peace and resolve that has been, touched or something during their younger years or whatever. God bless them, and I've not. But I'm going to tell you what I do know about a real woman. I don't care what color she is, what nationality or ethnicity. A real woman whose child has claimed that they have been violated, what a real woman ain't gonna do is put that child in front of the alleged attacker to do a motherfucking thing. Matter of fact, a Southern bitch may let that child be present in front of the alleged attacker for one reason, and one reason only. And that's to point out, that's him, mama. That's the one that touched me. Boom, 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 boom. That's all. That's it. That's the only reason a real woman will put her child in front of the attacker to do a goddamn thing. Putting him in front of an attacker to talk about what he claimed happened to him. Don't you know that's traumatizing a child? If a child is scared of you, hell no, he ain't gonna tell the truth because he's scared. But yet she hollered about how scared he was because he was boo-booing on himself and all of this. And child, let me get in chat. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so behind. Hey, Lawyer Beauty. Hey, Rico, baby. Hey, I was watching the live when Tasha did an IG live. She was very patient, but she always is. I could tell Tasha was up. Baby, Tasha was over it. Baby, I bet Mr. Kibi was like, let's close down shop, y'all. Tasha can lock up when her and that girl get through. We going to the house. Child, I was so angry. No eye contact at all. My thing is she only got mad when she found out he wasn't taking her back. That's why she said she was, tell it, Lawyer Beauty. You better tell it, goddammit. You better tell it. Because, baby, when she was hollering about that man backed her up against the wall and manipulated, baby, Tasha hit her with an uppercut and said, how he gonna manipulate you on the phone? Yeah. Ooh, I said, hit that bitch again, Tasha, because I don't think she felt that personally, baby. She still don't even know to shut up yet. She didn't even know she had fell into the lion's den, baby. Listen, don't try to go over there playing that F issue with Tasha, because she don't take no prisoners about that. If you're going to come over here, talk, tell your truth, or get your ass embarrassed. Pick one. It's on you. Ball is in your court. Girl, every time she lied, they threw up a video to prove she was lying. They played the man video when he was doing they only played a little bit of it when he did the lie detector test. It wasn't nothing fancy to see. She went to talking about how she's opened up another investigation because some other child that was present claimed she seen the man chasing her son upstairs naked. And then they asked the child, what did he do? And the child claimed she don't know because she got scared and turned her head. Let me tell you something. Why is it all of a sudden now now that you all of a sudden got a witness to somebody chasing them upstairs scared. Why the witness wasn't speaking when the shit was going down back then? I look, I'm leaning to the left a little bit because I can, but a mother doing due diligence would have had that individual to testify or give a deposition or give a statement of fact or something during the time that these accusations was made, during the time that she involved the police, during the time she jumped her happy little red ass on social media and started telling everybody and embarrassing her child. Now you done call the police, involve the police. Y'all done took lie detectors. Girl, Tasha got the whole police report and everything. They done said they ain't gonna take the case because they done took the child to the hospital. They had the medical receipt. Well, now wait, I'm sorry, let me fix that. I can't call that a medical receipt. She had some kind of receipt. Hell, I don't know where the receipt came from, but she had a receipt. The people said, I think it must have been a police report because that's free. You can get that. That's a freedom of act situation right there. The report said they wasn't taking the case because there wasn't no evidence because they had already took the child to the doctor and they done checked his little rear end, his little anus. Excuse me, y'all. And they said that there was no evidence of, foul play, no penetration. And then she trying to tell, Tasha, oh, we would have had to do it within 2 weeks. But what the fuck was you doing within 2 weeks of him claiming that this happened? Well, she said that, and look, I'm asking these questions to give you the answer because hell, Tasha couldn't get no damn answer. Tasha couldn't even get a damn question or a sentence out of her mouth. So it wasn't much we could give you, but this is my commentary. This is what I put together from what had happened and what she said. That he was scared to tell her, and that I guess the babysitter had told her was he being clingy. And 1 minute she claimed he was so scary and he was boo-booing on himself and peeing on himself and he was scared and he was all of this. But then the next minute she claimed he was aggressive. I got confused. I knew she was high. So then the people had said somebody had reported something about the child had been, I think he might have told somebody that sometime his mama leave him at home by himself and he cooks his macaroni and cheese and all of the things. And she said, that never happened. That never. So wait, bitch, hold on. You got on the internet a couple of weeks ago and said the little boy lied when you retracted your statement. Then you said he didn't lie. It really happened. Now, little boy done told the people what he be doing. He said when he at the house by himself, he cooks his macaroni and cheese. Now, you want to say he lying again? Let me tell you what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he got his line from his mama. You're a liar. He's a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. He's a liar. You a liar. Pick a side, bitch. Which one is it? Which one is it? Right. And spent 4 hours. Look at this shit. 4 hours. 4 hours. And this was all Tasha could put together to make a dang video. Because homegirl, listen, girl, on the phone with him when the results came back. There is a record of the son lying. He'll let her tell it. He lied about being home cooking. Listen, I ain't no lawyer, no judge, no police officer. I don't have no medical degree. None of that. But if a bitch asks my opinion, and I'm free to give my opinion because this is America. If you wanted my opinion, I would say it was done for attention. It was attention seeking. You mad because homeboy left your ass. He come back and hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. And you mad because he hitting it, but he won't tell the people that y'all was in a real relationship. Oh, man, that's just a little something, man. Don't worry about it. No, man, that ain't my girl, man. No, that ain't my main thing, man. No. That's what you was really mad about. I left him. Well, why the fuck you ain't got over him then? Because that's all you talking about. How you left him and how he keep coming back. You keep taking him back. And if this had to happen and that had to happen, and y'all probably would have still been together. Matter of fact, she said, did you love him? She said, probably not. But you don't even know if you love the nigga or not. But yet you was study taking him back. You was study hitting him and quitting. And I bet you she was probably paying. I bet you. I honestly think him and Alex was experimenting. Baby. And I bet you probably it is a possibility that I believe in my spirit that he was back there playing in her anal area. So that's why she chose that particular category to put out on the social media. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't do nothing to hurt him. I don't give a fuck. We was together. We was together for 4 months. Well, he up here telling me he loved me, he want to come back and who I'm sleep with, but he out there, he won't tell them. See, that's the real story right there. You mad. I can't argue with you. You mad. No. Look at you. Look at you. You mad. Girl, I'm gagged. She was, yeah, I believe they was experimental loyal, and I believe that he when he pulled that anal move on her ass and tickle her fancy, got her sprung. And so that was the easiest way to go with him when he came to that child. Now, I'm not saying that she lied on that child. I'm not saying that the child lied on her. What I'm saying is during this sit down with Tasha, it wasn't nothing but lies, 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 all lies. Bitch is lying. Yes, she was lying. That's what I'm saying about this interview. Now, I don't know what happened for real. And at this point, I don't even, look, I almost don't even want to hear no more, because if you touched mine, I ain't gonna be calling you, arguing with you. I'm not gonna be on no 3-way phone with you, going back and forth with you. We're gonna call the police. We're gonna make a police report. I'm gonna take you to the emergency room and have your little boo-boo checked out. I'm gonna tell this nigga his ass is mine. Give his heart to God, because his ass belongs to me. And we're going to wait and see what the results say from the doctor. Now, if the doctor say, don't look like nothing happened, because she claiming, oh, it would have took 2 weeks. If we had did it in 2 weeks, they could have found it. But he did do something. So you an MD now, bitch, or what? You a RN? What is you? Because if the doctor told you that maybe it could have been discovered in 2 weeks, then, bitch, you should have been on it within 2 weeks. You take that L. That's on you. And if you knew you was living the lifestyle that you was living, why in the world would you birth a child that you obviously not ready to take care of? Because look at you. Look at you. You mad. Look at you. I can't argue with you. What, you thought this was something? Let me tell you something, baby girl. Let me give you a little tip. Let me just suggest something to you. I'm gonna get with y'all in a minute in the chat. Give me a second. The next time you want to floss all of this money and hold your head up high and your nostrils wide open, I'm gonna have to suggest that maybe you get a $100 bill and put on the inside and on both outside ends of those bands, so it looked like you really got big bills. Because that right there could be, I don't know, I ain't never had that much money in my hand at one time, but I don't know, that might could be 5,000, maybe. Like, bitch, it's 5,000 worth your son's? Girl, I almost slipped and said something. Let me get in this chat. No, Alice is 3-0. She says saw him. Okay, but lawyer, what I'm asking, baby, is why the 3-year-old didn't speak up and tell this shit back then. That's all I'm asking. Whether he was 3 or 33, why they didn't ask him back when all this shit was going on. See, that's the kind of private information you don't bring to social media. You don't bring that to social media. You want to bring some of social media, bring social media, tell them I'm going to jail tonight because I just ex-nayed old boy. Yeah, he's no longer with us. And so, I called the police and told them what I did, and they're coming to get me. I'm going to jail because my child. See, that's what you get on social media. Tell, bitch, I'm going to jail. I hope somebody will hire me when I get out. And what you better do go in there and do is act like you start talking to the wall and the doors and shit, and act like you talking to some of your dead relatives, bitch. Try to get a 5150 plan when you go to court and act like you snapped and lost your shit. That's what you should have been doing. But to get on here and put your child, don't you know when he gets big enough to where he can get on social media and read and see, he's gonna see all of this shit. And if it was a lie, he's gonna be mad at you. If it wasn't a lie, he's gonna be mad at you. But let you run around and tell it you want to have Mother of the Year award next. While you trying to tell Tasha how to run her shit, no bitch, next to you. And where the hell was the sister babysitter? Wow. Wait, Lawyer Beauty. We couldn't get those answers because she was so busy telling us about the on and off love affair with the accused. Now, I'm not going to talk about those reports because they're not legal. I'm not going to talk about this next. I said, did you hear what I said? See, let me tell you something. She was very disrespectful because bitch Tasha is your senior. Don't kill me, Tasha. I mean no disrespect when I say that, but bitch, Tasha's your senior. How dare you? You know the fuck you talking to like that? See, had it been me, girl, I would have came out of character so fast on her ass. My husband would have been like, cut. Okay, we can't do this. She done lost her damn. You oughta had to chin check that bitch real quick. Who you think you talking to like that? You came here to tell a story and you won't even let me ask you the question. You could have went and sat your ass back on the bed in front of the camera on IG to say all of this shit you're saying right now. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something, little girl, about what you did. You hurt yourself. Whether you realize it or not, you hurt yourself. You want to know why? Because had you given my opinion, my criticism, my commentary, my teaching and education to this little young whippersnapper that was high, allegedly. Had you given Tasha the opportunity, she would, I believe this in my spirit, she would have reeled this tramp back in, asked her key questions that could have been beneficial to her in this defamation case. Because homeboy said he ain't pulling nothing but a trigger to his attorney, bitch. He wants his money. And like he told the people on one of them videos she played up there, it's affecting his bag. And he don't want to lose no more bags over this bullshit because, see, that's a stigma that'll stick to you for the rest of your life. It won't matter whether you're innocent or guilty. The fact that you were accused and you had to go through all of the motions to prove it was a lie. See, she wants to ruin his reputation. It's very evident to me. She wanted to ruin his reputation, and she was more concerned with the reputation and the manner in which he was presenting the alleged so-called relationship. Because, baby, I'm going to tell you something in case your mama, your auntie, or your grandma didn't tell you. If you only with a nigga for 4 months, you was never his woman. Hell, it takes 4 months for a nigga to figure out if he want to ask you to be his girlfriend. So I want you to figure that out the next time you meet another red bone. See them light brights, almost whites, to get y'all all the time. Shut out, Tasha K. Shout the fuck out. Yeah, because it looks like strip. Okay, JB. I was trying to keep it cute. It looked just like stripper ones. You want to flounce, bitch? Put 100 on both sides of the bands on each stack that you got. And if you want to fake front and floss, come on, 3Fs. You want a fake front and floss, bitch? Put a C note on each side of the motherfucking band on every band you got. Or at least put the hundreds on the insides and the ones on the... Bitch, fuck you. I'm not educating you no more. It is what it is. Don't hesitate to... Yeah, don't hesitate, y'all. Come on down. Ain't nobody gonna buy y'all over here or not. Because they were experimenting her son and Alex, which is why at first the son blamed Alex until February said no, it wasn't Alex. Here's the thing. Hell, the son was 5, then the son was 6. I don't know how old the son was, but here's the thing. When a child is seeking attention, when he's not getting enough from you, they will do things to get your attention. That's like small children. Always climbing on you, want to be on you, but you got your ass on the phone. You on Instagram, you on the YouTube, you on the Twitter. And the child fucking with you because he wants you to put that shit down and get him some attention. See, them small kids start breaking your shit around the house. Start tearing up shit. Start peeing places because that's going to get your attention. It might be bad attention, but it's going to get your attention. And who's to say how long he was with the babysitter before all of this stuff came out? Because, when Tasha attempted to explain to her that the statement that the son made could be damaging and hazardous to this bitch health, she cut off. Now it ain't damaging. Ain't nothing with it. The police didn't even believe in you anyway, bitch. Hold up, wait. Let the bitch get a sentence out of her mouth, won't you? Wait. Come on now, shut up and let her finish. She trying to give your ass a lifeline, young buck. The police might not believe it, but bitch, Child Protective Service will come over there and pull him to the side and question him without your ass. And then when they come in to sit down with your ass, you start that shaking of the leg, clicking of the nails, closing of the eyes. Bitch, they'll snatch him up out of there so fast. And now guess what? The story done flipped. Now, both of y'all are become a person of interest. This is what I feel in my spirit that Tasha was trying to explain, trying to reel her in like a catfish on the end of a fishing pole. But she just refused to shut the fuck up. And y'all excuse my language for tonight, but I have never been so aggravated. When I tell you the show was great, Tasha did her thug thizzle, and again, she's very proficient with the foot on neck procedure. Okay, she kept her foot planted firmly without disrespecting her. She accused Tasha of attacking her. Then she accused Tasha of calling her a liar. Then she accused Tasha of letting him go in front of her and paint her a certain way. And then you let him come out here and say I'm lying and accuse me of looking crazy. Bitch, Tasha ain't got to do shit to make you look crazy. You're doing a good job of that on your own. Damn. Where your mama at? Where your foster parent? Where your Grammy? Somebody need to pull you in or pull that child in up off you and let you go run free. That's what you want to do. That's where you want to be. I'm going to tell you how good God is. God may not let the C to the P to the S people come and snatch him away from you. You know why, boo-boo? Because when you fuck with a man's bag, it can become hazardous to your health, my love. See, a lot of thugs, a lot of gangsta boys, a lot of goons will let you ride if you got the baby with you. But bitch, if CPS happen to remove the child from the home, you could be greenlit in 3.2 seconds. You ain't got to walk out the house. Bullets come through walls, windows, and doors all the time. I'm just saying, baby. I'm just saying. You hollering about how much due diligence you got and what you did and how you ride for your son. You slide for your son. You should have slid your ass on down to the damn doctors and the hospital and the police and stuff within the 2 weeks of this shit happening. You should have slid that little 3-year-old on up there and let him give his damn statement so that all of this could have become a statement of fact as close to the time of the alleged assault in the beginning. You should have slid your ass to the private detective or something to see if y'all could catch him somewhere. You ain't got no recordings of him. I seen when I was looking up her pictures on the internet, I see where she released some text messages or something on the internet against this man. But you claim you're not trying to lie on him, you're not trying to hurt his bag, you're not trying to defame him, yet you're trying to get him to drop the defamation case, but you're not dropping what you're doing. You're going from camera to camera, room to room, set to set. You won't let nobody get a question or a word in edgewise. You think all of what you got to say is what you need. What you need to do is close your mouth and open your ears and pay attention. You had your eyes closed. I wish you had to close your damn legs and your mouth, and you probably wouldn't have been in this position right now. Listen, Linda, listen. In my opinion, she had an opportunity to get some help. And I'm not saying Tasha was there to help. Tasha is there to make money. Tasha there to get this exclusive tea for the winos. Shout out to the winos. Shout out to the Maddie Mob. But I really believe in this particular situation, given to what Tasha revealed in the interview, I believe she was trying to give that young lady a lifeline, trying to give her some way to release information, but release it in the form of answers. Don't let Tasha ask you, oh, how old you are. Oh, well, and I don't know how old she is, but I'm just giving you an example. Oh, I'm 23. I was born in 78, but I didn't go to college though. My mom and dad is separated when I was 10, and my dad was cheating on my mama, but we didn't never go. That's how she was doing. We didn't never go to church or nothing. And I wanted a dog, but my dad got me a guinea pig. That's how she was doing. She was just going and going like the Energizer Bunny. I was like, somebody pull the motherfucking batteries out this bitch back. What? Oh, it was a good show. Tasha was glowing like a motherfucker. Girl, she was glowing up in that bitch. I was like, Tasha! She was glowing like a motherfucker. But girl, she had the patience of Job. And if y'all don't know who Job is, you better grab your Bible, baby, because God took everything from Job, testing his loyalty until the day he cussed God. Y'all better get y'all Bible and get into it, because they were experimenting her son. Oh shit. I seen that one already. I thought that was a new one. My bad. So other than that, the show was really good. The girl, I believe, was high, in my opinion. I believe the little boy got his line from his mama, because she was lying, he was lying, they was lying. Hell, everybody was lying. She was calling him a lie. I'm gonna tell you something. If you really sliding and riding and gliding for your motherfucking son, the one thing you would never do is go against him for nobody. Okay, you jumped your ass on there and started talking shit on Instagram. Then you had to jump your ass back on and retract the statement. Poe Child didn't even know the definition of retract, recant, none of that. But she tried to throw diligence up in Tasha's face. Didn't spell it. And it's not IT, bitch. Spell diligence. It was still a good show. I wish she had have accepted that lifeline, because I really believe Tasha would have given her a lifeline. See, obviously she don't watch the Tasha K show, because had she watched it, she would know that there have been instances, situations, and occasions where the peoples reached out to Tasha for her videos. Mm-hmm. And I want to say maybe even her receipts, but I can't remember. But yeah, these so-called boys in blue that you put your faith in, baby, they ain't doing this shit on their own. They be needing help. And why they always trying to drag a black woman and keep a black woman down, sometimes it's them same black women have to come and get their ass a knee to lift them up, to help them out. So, if somebody want to interview you, do your due diligence on the person requesting the interview first before you get them an answer, and know who you're working with. Because Tasha was the best host to interview with. She just did not allow Tasha to give her the lifeline. Tasha was great all by her goddamn self. And she was great all the way up to she said, now you got to go, bitch. Bye. Tasha said, bitch, I'm going to ask you to leave right now. And I said, well, there it is. So if y'all ain't seen the show, check it out. It's very interesting. It's very telling. I think baby girl pretty much convicted herself. I wish old boy the best of luck in his defamation case. May he get everything that he requests, wants, and deserves. May God bless that child, if he truly was violated, to heal with the quickness and make it a memory that he doesn't have to relive. These so-called nightmares that she speaks of, she spoke on one time. She spoke about boo-boo on one time. She spoke about peeing on herself one time. Well, I might pee on myself if somebody attacked my little rumpty dump, and then I had to stand in front of them and face them and accuse them, and I ain't got no weapon. Hell, I might pee on myself. So she's not the most mature person in the world. I don't know what kind of mother she is. I'm just up here talking shit. She might be a good mama. I don't know. I don't really care. But usually your first perception is usually on point. And what she gave us tonight, it was crap. So I'm guessing that describes her mothering skills as well. There have been no lies told on you over here, girl. It's all my commentary and my opinion. If you should just so happen to watch this motherfucking video, I ain't told no lies on you. You accuse Tasha of a lot of lies. Don't accuse me, bitch. I ain't got no money, so you can't sue me. It is what it is, bitch. Be mad. Do a video like everybody else do. But what you should be focusing on, more importantly, is getting some counseling for your child, seeking the truth by any means necessary, and staying your ass off of social media talking about it. Because people are going to continue to criticize you, they're going to judge you, they're going to speak ill of you, and you will have people praying for you because he passed his lie detector test. And you allegedly passed your lie detector test, which you refused to speak on, and little do you know, you let out a little bit too much info while you was doing all that talking. So sometimes listen without talking, so that you can gather yourself, gather your words. Because when you talk too much, too quick, too fast, sometimes you slip up, and you slipped up a couple of times tonight. Had I been judge, I would have turned it to the jury and the executioner on your ass. I'm just letting you know what it is. That's just a fact. So y'all go check out Tasha Case on my community wall. Please like the video if you will, or not. Whichever way your spirit leads you, we would appreciate it. Remember, thumbs up or thumbs down is still engagement, and we love it just the same. Hey, anybody got anything to say? I can drop the link. Loyal Beauty, sounds like you might have been over there. You're more than welcome to come up if you would like. JB, you know you can come up. The other people that's in the skybox can come up. And yeah, I think I am going to. I'm going to reach out to some other content creators that I work with and collab with and hang with, and I'm going to make sure to mention to them to start monitoring their analytics and their numbers and stuff, because when the girl was at 9,000 subscribers, excuse me, not subscribers, 9,000 in her chat, the number jumped down to like 3 or 4. Then she went up to 10,000 and the number dropped down to like 29, 43. I was tripping. Like, I got screenshots and timestamps of when numbers was dropping, and I was wondering to myself, are they going to try to dip into her money for that? Because, you know, the tube is shady now. Don't get it twisted. The tube is shady. And the lead attorney, I did not subscribe to him, but shit, I guess I can't keep my eye on him if I don't subscribe to him, because I'm interested in what he got to say. Now, he gave a compliment to Tasha, and I was appreciative of that. I welcome that. I really was. I did thank him for the super chat. I didn't want to, but I did because it's the right thing to do as mine. I commend him for the $100. And I guess I need to go over there and take a peek and see is him and Nick at Night going back and forth at it. Because I know he was selling a class or something for $500 and allegedly claimed that Nick wanted to steal his idea. I'm not sure, but I'm very interested to see where his ethics and his morals lie. And I'm not sure if he's a real attorney, but it sounds to me like he almost want to be over here in the beef sector. Everybody getting a taste of what that money like over here in the beef sector, child. I think he might be trying to slip and slide his way on over there to the sector. But y'all check it out if y'all ain't seen it. It's on my community wall. Go over there, check it out, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share the video if you like what you see. A lot of the people that had stuff to say, negative stuff to say about Tasha, had they stinking ass right up in there watching. So, you know, you can't believe the hype. And like she said, the million she had will be a million again. Get into it. I love y'all. Shout out to all my bosses, my cave dwellers, my street runners, my replay gang, my members, my supporters, subscribers, and allies. Y'all are the bombdiggity.com. Y'all have a happy and blessed Friday. Keep your head up, stay out of trouble, and stay safe. Much love, and I'll catch you later.